Hello, everyone, and Merry Christmas. Today we're taking a look at.
It's not Christmas, stupid. It's May.
Oh, uh, sorry, Ringo Starr. No, it's not Christmas. It's not even close to Christmas in July. It's Christmas in May. But, anyways, we're looking at Thomas's Christmas Wonderland. Pretty valuable and hard to find release on DVD, especially. But we'll get more in depth with that later. So, let's get right into it here. So, it was released onto DVD the same day as Salty Secret, September 24th of 2002. It's not even close to Christmas in September, so I don't know why this was released in September, but it's okay though. And while I was doing some research on the Thomas Wiki, I was looking on the trivia page for this. And apparently, this is the only DVD that Anchor Bay released that was not put out again by Lionsgate. So that proves my theory that every single title that Anchor Bay put out was put out by Lionsgate. I just thought that was kind of cool to mention. But yeah, this is a very hard to find release. It was only, I believe, it was only put out in 2002, maybe 2003. But I think it was only put out in 2002, and I also read that there were versions of this that have Thomas's trackside tune. No, I don't know. It had a different DVD or a different CD than this one. I don't remember exactly. That was last night. I'm recording this about 5 hours before this goes up, so I gotta get this out pretty quickly. So, anyways, let's get into it here. So we got a nice red border here. I really like the red borders, and it contrasts really nice with the blue here. I really like that. Sorry, my camera is really zoomed in, and I don't want to get this too close up to the camera. So we got the Thomas logo there, Thomas's Christmas Wonderland. While I was looking over this Thursday night, I think, in preparation to make this set here. Also, yes, it is snowy, so yay. While I was looking over this, I realized that I'm going to call this a shadow. I'm pretty sure there's a better term for it, but right behind Thomas's Christmas Wonderland, it's red, but behind other, it's green. So that's kind of cool. I think it would have looked a bit jarring if the whole color of the text was red and green. So I think this is a very nice little addition they have here. Right next to Thomas here, we have Free Inside Music CD Sampler, Thomas's Songs in Roundhouse Rhythms. I believe it has Thomas's Anthem, or the Thomas Anthem, whatever you want to call it. It's great to be an engine, let's have a race, and he's a really useful engine, I believe. There's Thomas and the Magic Railroad, Thomas with snow over him. Pretty nice there. It's actually a pretty good Photoshop job. This wasn't originally taken with snow on him, so they did a very good job. And then right down there, you got a screenshot from Thomas and the Missing Christmas Tree. I always thought this James face was so funny. Like, he doesn't have any of the white where his teeth should be. So it just looks really funny. I love all these open mouth smiles. It's just really funny, especially James's. Yep, pretty nice cover art there. We're going to have to come back to this title eventually, though, so get ready for that. Here's the side, and you'll notice that it is a bit thicker than previous DVDs. I don't think it's 2 DVDs stacked on each other. I believe it's about 1.5, but got the title there and all your necessary stuff there. Go to the back here. Here's a goof. It should say George Carlin and Alec Baldwin, because Alec Baldwin narrates Snow, and this is the first time we ever heard Snow. It was on the VHS, actually, which, for the record, was released in 2000. That's from Thomas and Percy's Mountain Adventure, although it's listed as Christmas Adventure, as you'll see in a second. And that's from Snow. There's a little description there. And down here, there's the bonus features, and then our episodes are Snow, Thomas's Christmas Party, Thomas and the Missing Christmas Tree, Terrence the Tractor, Thomas and Percy's Mountain Adventure. It should say Mountain, not Christmas. That's the UK title. And Special Funnel. I believe there's only one new episode on here. Special Funnel was previously on Thomas Meets the Queen, I believe, and that was never put onto DVD, so this is one of the only ways you can get this on DVD. But these other episodes you could have gotten on other releases. And I don't believe I missed anything else, no. And if we open it up, it's the moment of truth. Now, this release is known for having this CD. And if I have the CD inside here, this means I have one of the rarest Thomas DVDs. Do I have one of the rarest Thomas DVDs ever? No! I'll talk more about this in a second, but I wouldn't say I was scammed with this. More of just the seller didn't really know what they were doing. But instead of Thomas's Songs and Roundhouse Rhythms, we have a Charlie Brown Christmas. I assume it's the soundtrack for the Christmas special. So, yeah. Not very fun there. Oh well, though. And then there's the DVD itself. It's on this weird, like, turning thing. I'm not a big fan of this. I kind of wish it was turned around, but whatever. It's fine. We have the little booklet inside here. It's virtually the same as the case here. I'm going to put it back on the stand here. Except it doesn't have the little advertisement for the CD. There's the menu. I like that it's all Christmas themed. That's really nice. There's the episode selection menu. There's all that. Pretty good song they put on here, the Snow Song. I believe that is the only Christmas song at the time of this release, so makes sense. There are all your releases right down there, I believe. Yes, Spills and Chills is next week, so get excited for that. That's my favorite Thomas release, as you'll get to know, but that was released the same day as these two. So yeah, pretty cool. So this release doesn't really need episodes pulled from other releases. It is just a Christmas release, so you gotta put all the Christmas episodes on here. So I'm not gonna really add new episodes. I'm just gonna rearrange them. I know Snow is from season 5, and I like to have all my episodes in order, but this is the first time that we ever get to see that episode, so I'm gonna keep Snow as the first episode, but then I'm gonna keep everything else in order. So Terrence the Tractor will be second, then Thomas's Christmas Party, and then Thomas and the Missing Christmas Tree, Thomas and Percy's Christmas or Mountain Adventure, and Special Funnel. Now, those aren't the only Christmas episodes. I believe, well, not Christmas episodes, like winter episodes. I believe we are missing, yes, the Flying Kipper and the Deputation and a Scarf for Percy. I believe those are the only other ones. I'm probably missing a few, but these are really good ones. I wouldn't say like the Flying Kipper is really a Christmas episode. They're just winter episodes. But these are still some really good episodes. I, for one, love Snow. Snow is a great episode. Terrence the Tractor is a really good one as well. Thomas's Christmas Party is a pretty fun episode too. I personally think this is the only time I think anybody will ever say this, but Christopher Audrey did write a better story than Wilbert Audrey. I think Thomas and the Missing Christmas Tree is vastly better than Thomas's Christmas Party. Thomas and Percy's Christmas Adventure is the worst episode on this release. I know people love this one to death, but I don't understand why. And it's not just because the US changed it. Just in terms of the episode itself, it's just not up to my standards. It's not up to standards of Thomas, in my opinion. It doesn't feel like a Thomas episode. It feels, because it all takes place in that Ulfstead village, and it's just a weird episode in my opinion. But it's okay. I love the visuals though, but even for the US, it's really bad. Like they couldn't take the time. They couldn't take like 10 minutes just to fix the dubbing track. Whatever. And then Special Funnel is a great episode. I love Special Funnel. Probably the second best episode on here. It's just, I love all the atmospheric parts of the episode. It's such a pretty one too, and it's a pretty important episode for Thomas and Friends and for Peter Sam in general because he gets his new funnel. So yeah, overall it's a pretty good release. I told myself I'm not going to space out any stories, so I'll tell you how I got this thing. So I've had this in my collection for almost a year. I got it June or July of last year. and I believe it was either from Facebook or eBay. Actually, no, it was from eBay. However, when I was looking at the listing, I realized that the seller was about 10 minutes away from my house, so I messaged him like, hey, think we can meet up and you can give them to me there instead of shipping them to me. He said okay, and I didn't want everything in here. I'll put, if I remember, if I even have a picture of this, I don't know, but I'll put a picture on the screen of what I got from this lot. I didn't want everything. I think I only wanted 4 of the releases, but he's like, you know what? Since you live really close to me, though, it was originally $40, and I was like, okay, that's fine. But then he told me that he would give the whole lot to me for $20, and I was like, yeah, this by itself is worth $20. I'm gonna put another picture on the screen of the listings for this thing. This thing is like hundreds of dollars going on eBay. And I'm like, what in the world? This is one of the last Classic Series releases that I needed. And the prices on eBay were so crazy. Like, this is worth way over, people were selling this for way over $200. I'm like, what is this? Now, I said earlier that Anchor Bay only put it out once and Lionsgate never reprinted it. The reason I think Lionsgate never reprinted it is because Ultimate Christmas basically has the exact same stories on here plus the season 6 episodes. So there's really no reason to put this out and put that out at the same time, so they just got rid of this one, which makes this one pretty valuable, like I said. Not $200 though, that's way too expensive for a DVD. That all of these episodes were previously released, even on VHS, but on DVD, this is the first time we get Snow and Special Funnel, I believe. Maybe the other ones too, I don't remember. I think it is the first time we get the other ones in DVD, maybe. I don't remember, but the seller gave this all to me for $20. I thought that was a great deal. And that was that. I mean, I had some other titles in there that I needed. I think Trackside Tunes was one of them, and Sing Along and Stories, I remember. I don't remember exactly what was all in it, but the picture on the screen, you guys will all know. But anyways, that's basically how I got this release. You're gonna have to be pretty lucky to find this thing on eBay for a good price, or even online in general. It's pretty hard to find release. If you can get it for less than $20, maybe less than 30 even, I'd say you got a pretty good deal in your hands. And make sure it has that CD in there, because mine didn't have it. But that's gonna do it for this episode. I'm sorry if I spaced on any stories. I just want to get this out really quick before I have to go and do some other stuff. So yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching. Remember, it's not Christmas. Thank you, Ringo Starr, for reminding me. Next week, we're going to take a look at my favorite Thomas release ever, Spills and Chills. Spills and Thrills, excuse me. It's not Spills and Chills. Wait, no, what? Hold on, okay. I had to do a double take there. In my notes here, it says Spills and Thrills, but in my other notes, it says Spills and Chills. I don't know why I wrote Spills and Thrills, but it's Spills and Chills, okay? We're going to look at Spills and Chills next week, my favorite release ever. So I'll see you then, and have a Merry Not Christmas.